Welcome to Special Stage and welcome to round 2 of the 2014 REIS BTRDA Rally Championship. It's the Malcolm Wilson Rally here in Cumbria, where a number of M Sport Ford World Rally cars are making their way back home. As well as Paul Bird, it's his home event, so don't discount him this time out. Ewan Thorburn, our reigning champion, will be looking to make amends after his disappointing start to the season at the Wydene. And of course we have David Bogey and a whole host of other top UK rally names looking to make their mark here at round 2 on the championship. Here we go, let's join the action on the stages. So the UK's premier gravel rally championship moves to its most northern round, the Lake District being home to some iconic stages and indeed one of Cumbria's biggest rallying exports, the M Sport World Rally Team, where round 2 of the BTRDA will start from this weekend. Home ground would be the advantage for Paul Bird and Aled Davies. If the pair were going to claim their first win of the season, it was going to be here. And a great start it was too. They opened up a lead on the very first stage, but with driving well over the edge, it was far from over just yet. David Bogey and Kevin Ray have had mixed fortunes on this event, retiring last year, but this time out it was looking a lot better. No problems to report so far, and things were going well in the car as well. The pace wasn't quite that of Bird, but they were managing to keep everyone else at bay for now. Hydraulic problems will be the theme of the morning for our reigning champions Ewan Thorburn and Paul Beaton, and after a spin in the early stages, it will be third place at this stage in the rally for the pair. Stephen Petch and Ian Windrus were here with the aim of getting some points after a non-finish on the opening round. It wasn't going too badly at the moment though, fourth place for now. Jim McNeil and Thomas Hughes were not quite on the podium pace they had at round 1. But fifth wasn't a bad place to be. A spin on the opening stage though wasn't helping the times. Alex Allingham and Chris Williams start their BTRDA campaign here on round 2. And it was going well so far, leading in the Group N battle at this stage in 6th position. There would however only be 1 second in it, with a fired up Tom Norton and Andy Mort a very close second in the class, and themselves only really starting the season here after their round 1 non-finish. Luke Francis and John Roberts enjoyed a good run on round 1. This time was a little further down the order though, 8th place for the pair at this stage. Wayne Sisson and Neil Shanks joined the championship here on the Malcolm Wilson. And this being the first rally of the year for the pair, it would all be about getting back on the pace and getting that confidence back in the car. 9th place was theirs for now. And rounding out the top 10 Gold Star at this stage were Ollie Mellors and Craig Parry in the Proton. Stage 1 would see the end of the road for Barry Jordan and James Grattan-Smith in the Evo as they retire right here in the opening stage. A very different Silver Star entry greets us at round 2, but there was no change at the top, predictably, with Matthew Robinson and Sam Collis taking the early advantage, a lead of 14 seconds on the opening stage.
Into 8 right long, and 4 left, tightens. 8 right long, then 4 left, tightens, don't cut. 4 left, tightens to 4 right, and 4 left, double caution, turn 8 right over crest, tightens. 8 right, tightens to 9, don't cut. 40, caution, crest immediate, 9 left, 40, 3 right, opens over crest, slippy continues,
what we got?
3 right, then 80 down, 3 left, don't cut, into crest, and 4 left, don't cut, long, opens over crest, 4 left, long, don't cut, opens over crest, then 40, through dip, 4 left here, and 5 right, tightens.
Nick Dobson and Jim Goodman start the day with fuel problems, but luckily the times were not bad considering this. 2nd place was theirs for now. And a rare trip up north for John Ballinger and Mike Wilding was going well this weekend. 3rd position for now and mixing it with the rest, though a small spin would keep them on their toes.
Kit and Tim Lee were taking advantage of one of M Sport's upgrades this weekend in the form of the Fiesta R200. Going well at this stage in the rally as well, just getting used to the extra power in the car. David Poyser and John Orme were enjoying some good results in the Civic, but it seemed this weekend was bringing up some problems. A small gearbox problem was starting to cause a little concern. David Dobson and Dave Gibson had a bad run on the opening round, so this weekend would all be about a finish. That wasn't slowing them down too much though, as they lie in 6th position. Paul Bonner and Ian Jones were the first of our Citroën C2 runners in 7th place, the pair lying just 7 seconds behind Dobson at this stage. Sasha Kakad and Andrew Price will be having a small electrical problem in the Fiesta. It was halting progress, but 8th was not a bad place to be in for now. Steve Dealey and Alan Proudman were having a good run as well, overall and in their class. 3rd in B10 and doing their best to keep with Bonner in the C2. Andy Davidson and Tanya Little make their BTRDA debut in the Avenger. 10th overall and 3rd in the B11 class. Unfortunately, we lose Mike Harris and Stephen Davey as they make an exit from the event in stage 1. No change in the lead going into service then, as Paul Bird and Alan Davies continue to lead the way. The advantage now up to 19 seconds, but it was unlikely the pair would back off.
Paul is rubbing his hands together. Your home event, the car's home event, how's it going?
Yeah, good so far. So one of my friends is on the time control, so I said we're up on Steve and David there by half a dozen seconds. So it's been going good so far. I made one error, but lucky to be here. So, but otherwise good. So
Halfway through what you're doing this afternoon, what's the plan?
this is my local rally, so I don't have to tell you what the plan is.
David Bogey and Kevin Ray managed to hold on to their 2nd place. A good clean run up to now and enjoying the stages as well. This was about as close as they would get to home in the BTRDA, so they were making the most of it.
Halfway through, how's it going, David?
Yeah, it's good. That stage was actually better. I really enjoyed that. But the first 3 this morning were very, very difficult, very slippy, and I think I've drove just particularly well. But really enjoying the rally, and car's good.
Making the most of the focus before you get that Fiesta.
Yeah, loving it. Through there, the car was class, doing everything I want. So I really enjoying it. Really enjoying my morning.
Problems in stage 1 meant running in road mode for the rest of the morning for Ewan Thorburn and Paul Beaton, but the pair were at least able to call the 3rd step of the podium theirs at this stage, a place they would need after a round 1 non-finish.
Our champion, how are you doing, Ewan?
Disaster. We lost hydraulic pressure in the first stage, so we got stuck in gear and spun and lost all the diffs, so we had to drive through 2 and 3 with just in road mode, so we lost time there, and then we've got it sorted and I spun and stalled in there again, so just trying too hard in there, just outbrake myself. So.
Tough start to the title defence.
Yeah, for sure. It's not what we want. It was just a bleed screw that came out. It was just a simple problem, but yeah, it's not easy. But we'll go to Grisdale now. No, I'll go to Grisdale now and have an attack and see what I can do.
And there's no change in 4th for Stephen Petch and Ian Windress. The pair were starting to get back into it now and picking up the pace, but who knows if it will get them any further up those results.
Bit of an unlucky first time out of the Wydene. How's it going this time?
I was a bit steady this morning, really, to be fair. Game plan was to finish today, so I'm starting to get in the rhythm now. That stage felt better. I think we're equal to bogey on that stage, so it's heading the right direction now.
And we'd see a change in the Group N lead now, as we see Tom Norton and Andy Mort step up to take that position. They will be keen to hold on to it, but we know Grisdale is up next.
bit of a bad season last season, but it's looking good on this rally. So yeah, I always like this rally. We done well last year. We won Group N, so I'm happy to be leading at the minute. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the day.
Long way to go.
Yeah, there is a long way to go, and I know Alex Ellingham's pretty good over Grisdale, so I'm trying to edge a few seconds off him now to be able to have a little bit of a bump, comfort zone.
Jim McNeil and Thomas Hughes have a drop down slightly now into 6th position. The push from Norton making an impact on the overall results as well as the class.
Yeah, it's going pretty good. Had a bit of a spin on the first stage, and after that, I'm getting into it now.
4 stages left, so it's about time you got into it for the second half.
Pretty much, yeah. I think we've gone quite well in there. I don't know where we're lying, but yeah, looking forward to Grisdale now.
For Alex Allingham and Chris Williams, it would be 2nd in the Group N battle now. They drop down to 7th place, but the pair prefer the stages in Grisdale to those of this morning. So the battle was well and truly on.
Half the rally down, how's it going so far?
Yeah, we enjoyed the first 3. We don't really enjoy Greystoke because we haven't really got the power for it. But we're looking forward to getting our teeth into Grisdale now and get stuck into Tom Norton.
David Wright and Michael Wilkinson crashed out dramatically on this round last season, so to get this far was a bonus. Unfortunately for the pair, they would suffer with overheating problems, and after nursing the car back to service, they would have to call it a day.
How's it going? Better than last time?
Not so good really, we've just got an overheating problem, so we're just trying to nurse it through.
When they get to service.
Thank you.
No change for Wayne Sisson and Neil Shanks in these stages as they continue to bed themselves into the car and lie in 9th place.
Good so far, just getting back into it. I haven't been in the car since September, so we're just gradually getting there. So hopefully later this afternoon we'll be back to where we need to be.
We've still got a long way to go in this rally, so plenty of time to get back in that groove.
Yeah, Grisdale normally sorts this rally out, so we'll see how we get on through that.
It's the men from the boys, we'll see you there.
Thank you.
And a new face to round out the top 10 as Russ Thompson and Andrew Murphy move up into that place, getting the feel for the car now as the morning went on.
Russ, is quite a battle shaping up in Group N. You're hoping to mix things up this afternoon?
I'm not really sure where we are, to be honest, but I think we're a little bit off the pace, but yeah, not just as confident as was the other weekend, but hopefully have a good run through Grisdale. There's a lot of miles left yet.
Should really suit this car, that stage, shouldn't it?
Should do, yeah. So, and I've been there a few times before, so hopefully we'll have a good go anyhow.
Unfortunately, we lose Luke Francis and John Roberts in stage 2 as they retire with turbo problems. Lewis Roper and Danny Fenning were stepping up to the Gold Star with a run out in the Subaru here at the Malcolm Wilson stages. But it would all come to an end when the pair stop in stage 2. Over the next few stages, there wouldn't be much change at the top, as Matthew Robinson and Sam Collis continue to lead the way. An advantage of almost a minute now.
40, 7 right opens long, and 4 left, 60, 4 left here, then 60, 2 left over jump and down, 7 right, 7 right there, look, then 400 down the middle.
Halfway through round 2, how's it going?
Yeah, it's all right, Paul, thank you. Yeah, that stage was mega in there. Yeah, the first stage was very slippy, the second 2, they were enjoyable as well. And it was good through there. That was my fit. We do a local rally here, in the summertime. Yeah, it's an awesome spot in there.
Nick Dobson and Jim Goodman wouldn't be having much luck with the fuel problem. They may not be chasing for that lead, but at least second place was theirs still at this stage.
How are you enjoying the Malcolm Wilson?
We've had a few problems, so I was a bit stressed at the minute, but that was a good stage. We enjoyed that.
Well, you got service before the afternoon now. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Things were still going well too for John Ballinger and Mike Wilding. The pair were enjoying the stages more as the day went on, so maybe they could push in the next loop. Great to see the Manta out on the stages here at the Malcolm Wilson too.
John, how's the Manta suiting these stages?
Oh, I love that. That was really good. Like, the first few were very slippy. We had a serious spin right before the flying finish on the second width-up stage, and probably cost us about 15 seconds, like, you know. But it's where it goes, like, isn't it?
The R200 Fiesta of Kit and Tim Lee was going well still. Fourth at this stage, and the pair were starting to get to grips with how to handle the car on the stages.
How's it going at the Malcolm Wilson, Kit?
It's going well. Just getting used to like the extra power in this car. So that last stage was really good because it's just got to rev it so hard, which takes a lot of getting used to, but it's good fun.
David Poyser and John Orme, meanwhile, were making good progress in the Civic, despite the problems. Fifth place was still a good result halfway through the day.
Halfway down, how are you going?
Not too bad. It's a bit slippy, isn't it? It's dry and nice in places, then it's slippy. So on stage one, we spun it. I haven't spun it for ages. We spun it on stage one. So yeah, it's just very cautious. And now that stage, we're flicking out a second gear.
And the confidence was coming back for David Dobson and Dave Gibson. The pair lie in sixth place going into service and knew it would be time to find a bit more this afternoon.
Still nice to see the odd unarched Escort on these stages. How's it going?
Marvellous. The car's handling fantastic. Yeah. Car's good. I'm okay.
It was quite relish the fact there's still halfway to go today then.
Yeah, we just want to get a finish. We didn't get to finish on the wide aim. We were out on the after the second stage, so this weekend's about getting the end in sight.
A setup change for Nathan O'Connor and Jessica Rogan was doing wonders for the pair as they jump up from 11th into our top 10 now, 7th overall at this stage.
Four stages down, how's the C2 suiting these stages?
Good, a lot better than a wide-in. The car seems a lot more stable. We've changed the tyres, changed the setup, and the car just seems a lot faster on the stages. So hopefully we're doing well.
Faster's good. You've got four stages to enjoy the most of that speed.
And lots of sideways action as well.
No change in the order for Steve Dealey and Alan Proudman. They still lie in 8th overall and still hold 3rd in the B10 class.
Yeah, first few stages were a little bit slippy. Really enjoyed that last one right until the flying finish when we just shoved it off into a ditch as we went through the flying finish. So, no, going well so far. Reliability is good, so yeah, enjoying it.
Bodes well for this afternoon then, good luck.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Alan Abbey and Jane Robbins in the Puma move up into 9th. They lie 18 seconds back from Dealey in that place. And it would be back to service to look for that electrical problem for Sasha Kakad and Andrew Price. They drop down into 9th position. Unfortunately, we lose Paul Bonner and Ian Jones from the results in stage 2 when the drive shaft breaks on the car. And we'd also lose Andy Davison and Tanya Little in stage 2. A shame, as it's always good to see something different on the stages. So, at the end of the morning stages, here's a reminder of the leaderboard here at the Malcolm Wilson Rally. On to the next loop of stages in the Grisdale Forest, and it would still be the lead for Paul Bird and Aled Davies. The driving hadn't really calmed down, and the pair was still pushing the car to its limits, but the advantage had shrunk a little to 15 seconds now. It would, however, be Ewan Thorburn and Paul Beaton that take that second place now. They have a good run in Grisdale to take that place, and more importantly, increase their potential points haul from this round.
5 right minus, into long, 6 left minus, 40, early 6 right minus opens, 40, stay middle over crest and jump, 150 through dip and crest, and long crest, okay, 60 down, 6 right minus opens, into 4 right plus in, crest, into 4 left minus in, long 5 right, 4 left plus in over crest, and turn 3 right minus, 80, stay middle over crest, 130, 4 left plus in over junction, 80, long 3 left, and 3 right plus in, into 5 left over crest, into 4 right, 5 left over crest, 4 right, into early 4 left minus in, and 4 left in.
Stephen Petch and Ian Windruss would also move up a place in this loop. The stages in Grisdale were either loved or hated, but for Petch, things were going great. They still lie 44 seconds behind Thorburn, but themselves have a 50-second advantage. Unfortunately for David Bogey and Kevin Ray, there would be problems in this middle loop of stages. The diff on the car was giving the pair some troubles, and unfortunately wasn't something they could fix in service, meaning the rest of the day would be as much about survival as it was speed. For Jim McNeil and Thomas Hughes, it would be a move up into 5th place. The pair jump up the results in the place of Tom Norton in these stages to take that position on the leaderboard. But it wouldn't be as simple as that. Tom Norton and Andy Mort end the Grisdale stages on exactly the same time as McNeil, meaning a joint place on the leaderboard, and they still lead the way in the Group N battle, which was their main aim this weekend. Alex Allingham and Chris Williams were unable to catch Norton in Grisdale, but they did manage to close in on the pair. The difference was just 5 seconds, and there was just one more run through Greystoke remaining, a stage which Allingham had already admitted didn't suit the car. We see a move up the results now for Ollie Mellors and Craig Parry in this loop of stages. A slightly slower start was now coming good, the times improving, and the pair move up into 8th place. No change in 9th position for Wayne Sisson and Neil Shanks. The pair unable to make any ground up in the Grisdale tests, but they also don't lose any, more crucial. And Russ Thompson with Andrew Murphy alongside continue to round out the top 10 in that Evo. Still going well, but unable to make any time up on those ahead. The loss of David Wright from the results means everyone in the B13 class moves up a place, and rounding out that 3rd place in the class now would be Ben Cressy and Mark Swallow. Unfortunately, we lose Pete Smith and Paul Spooner when the rear hub on the 6R4 gives up in the Grisdale. And it would be an unfortunate end for Roland Llewellyn and Jamie Edwards in stage 7. The pair suffer a broken wheel and problems with the brakes and are forced to retire. No change at the top of the Silver Star as Matthew Robinson and Sam Collis continue to lead the way. The pair now have a substantial advantage in that place of almost 3 minutes. But that wasn't all just down to pace.
30 down the middle. 7 right over dip, don't cut. 7 right there, don't cut. 80 up the middle. Double caution, 7 left, tightens to 8. Deceptive, watch this one. Tightens to 8, keeps going in. And 9 right, don't cut. Well done, 9 right. 60. 8 right, long, tightens, deceptive. Immediate 8 left. Immediate 8 left here. 5 right, long, tightens, slippy. Then 150. 3 right. 3 left. 4 right over crest. 40 down, 3 right. 4 right here. 4 right. 4 left long into double caution. Crest, 8 left long, tightens, don't cut. Repeat, crest, 8 left. Tightens, don't cut. Into 7 right, 40, turn 8 left, don't cut. 170.
Some of that advantage was down to the loss of Nick Dobson and Jim Goodman. The pair have problems in this loop, leaving nobody really close to chasing down Robinson. They don't retire, but they do now round off the category in 9th position. Robinson's nearest challenge would come from John Ballinger and Mike Wilding. The pair a good few minutes back on the lead, but 3 minutes or 3 seconds. This was still going to be a good point score if they make it to the finish. Kit and Tim Lee continue their good run and take advantage of the problems ahead to claim another place in the new car to lie in 3rd now, looking good for a podium finish. And Nathan O'Connor with Jessica Rogan alongside have a great run through Grisdale to not only take advantage of the move up the order with everyone else, but they also take a place on times too, moving up into 4th position now from their 7th place they held in service. Alan Abbey and Jane Robbins in the Puma also make the best of these stages to move up from 8th into 6th. Some good times were really helping the bottom of the Silver Star results in this middle loop of stages. Sasha Kakad and Andrew Price managed to move up the results into 6th position. A spin in the Grisdale stage wasn't helping, but at least they were climbing the right way up this leaderboard. There wouldn't be any change in 7th place for Steve Dealey and Alan Proudman. They make it into the 2nd service of the day, holding that position. It would, however, be a slip down the order for David Poyser and John Orme. They dropped down from 4th into 8th position. Just one stage remaining now here at the Malcolm Wilson Rally, and here's a reminder of the overall leaderboard at this stage. So on to the finish of the event then, and just one more stage through Greystoke Forest. And rounding out the Silver Star would be Nathan O'Connor and Jessica Rogan. The good run this afternoon didn't last, and the pair dropped down to round off our results. Which means for Nick Dobson and Jim Goodman it would be 7th position. Not the podium they started with, but at least it was a finish for the crew. David Poyser and John Orme are unable to make anything significant back as they finish the day in 6th position. Another crew to be kicking themselves at what could have been this weekend. All the problems though do mean a good finish in 5th place for Steve Dealey and Alan Proudman, the pair proving that consistency can pay off. Sasha Kakad and Andrew Price would have taken 4th gladly had you asked them when they were having electrical problems earlier in the day. So to get the results at the end of this rally is a great end to round 2. Unfortunately, we lose Kit and Tim Lee. The pair complete the stages for a good result, but go OTL on the road section, which unfortunately means they miss out on that result. Alan Abbey and Jane Robbins in the Puma make it to the finish with a great haul of points to take 3rd place in the category, and the pair also take the win in the B10 class as a bonus this weekend. But making the most of the trip up here this weekend were John Ballinger and Mike Wilding. The pair managed to outlast some and outpace others to claim a great second place and add some much needed points to the 2014 leaderboard. But seemingly unstoppable and taking a convincing win in the Silver Star category were Matthew Robinson and Sam Collis. The stages here at round 2 suiting the pair down to the ground, and in a complete contrast to last season, this puts the pair with 2 wins out of 2 in the BTRDA.
Narrow here, 7 right narrow, into 9 right, into 7 right, then 60. 4 right over crest, immediate, 7 left, don't cut, into 4 right, stay middle, 80, turn 9 left, 9 left here, 400 up the middle, seven left long, at the end, 7 left long, opens, slippy, don't cut, 7 left long, opens, slippy, don't cut, and 4 right, don't cut to crest, 7 left, turn hairpin right, crest, 7 left, turn hairpin right, 60, turn hairpin left around the barrier.
Matthew, Sam, fantastic victory, round 2. This campaign is going pretty well for you, Matthew.
Yeah, that's 2 down, so 60 points in the bag, so yeah, pretty happy with that to start with, yeah.
It's pretty good stages out there today, Sam. You guys look like you're having lots of fun when we saw you at the halfway point.
Yeah, great stages to be fair, yeah, really good. Grisdale were in fantastic condition. The double lap that they did I thought worked really well. It got you down there and back up it really quick. It's been a slick event, cracking rally.
It's early days in the championship, but it is looking good, isn't it, so far?
Yeah, some of the regulars were missing today, so we've been racing ban around sort of where we left off on the RSE a little bit, but luckily it's gone a couple of seconds our way by the look of it, so yeah, no, we're happy about that. Bit of payback for him.
Yeah. This is how to do your title defence. Well done, guys, great victory.
Yeah, mega, thank you.
Thanks very much, boys.
What a fantastic result on the Malcolm Wilson this year. You must be really pleased with that.
Yeah, we are. We had a very scrappy morning, but we seemed to sort of be able to pull it together in the afternoon, and the last run through Greystokes was just fabulous. Like, I wish we could go and do it again.
I think everybody said that. The company you guys were keeping out there in the forest today, though, it's a pretty special result, this, isn't it?
Good result. Had to travel quite a way to get here. I haven't rallied up here before. John's done 1 or 2, but I haven't, and just a fair experience for me. Big learning curve in Grisdale, that's for sure.
It's an iconic rally, and it's a brilliant result. Well done, guys.
All right, thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, title defences don't start much better than Matthew Robinson's, champion in 2013 and victory on the first 2 rounds of this championship with Sam Collis alongside. Join us next time at Somerset to find out how the Silver Star category goes for the rest of this season. Right now, it's on to the Gold Star here at the Malcolm Wilson.
Not much would change in the Gold Star in the final stage, and we still see Ben Cressy and Mark Swallow continue to hold third in the B13 class to the finish. No change in 10th for Russ Thompson and Andy Murphy as they continue to hold that place, and third in the Group N battle. The times were still good for the pair's limited time out in the car, so the rest of the season would surely be about building on that experience and, of course, on that confidence. Wayne Sisson and Neil Shanks have a steady run on their BTRDA debut to take 9th position. The pair also take 2nd in the B13 class in the Evo. The advance of the results for Ollie Mellors and Craig Parry stopped at 8th place. But after spending the morning outside the top 10, this was a good end to the day. For Alex Allingham and Chris Williams, the Group N battle would come down to just 10 seconds. But sadly, in the wrong direction if you ask these two. They managed 7th overall in the Subaru and a good start to their BTRDA campaign for 2014. So that means that Tom Norton and Andy Mort managed to hold off the charge by Allingham to take the top spot in the Group N battle. The pair welcomed this result after their non-finish at round 1 and were getting their championship back on track now. Jim McNeil and Thomas Hughes have a good run this weekend on the Malcolm Wilson Rally, and with no problems the pair managed to take 5th overall. They take the top spot in the B13 class race, and with only World Rally cars ahead of them, this was certainly a good result. For Scottish champions David Bogie and Kevin Ray, the problems with the diff would hamper them all afternoon. But they make it to the finish and score some good points. This wasn't the win they would want to add to their round 1 victory, but it does mean the pair will likely contest the Somerset stages. So it would be a welcome result for the fans down there, if nothing else. Stephen Petch and Ian Windrus overcome their doubts and make it to the finish of the event with a wheel on the podium. 3rd place was a good set of points to take away from round 2, especially with the lack of points from the opening round. This result puts them right back in the championship fight. The role of defending champions is never to come looking for 2nd place, but this weekend, and given the problems, it was a welcomed result for Ewan Thorburn and Paul Beaton. It means they go away with some good points after the non-finish at the opening round. So that means that it's victory on the home event for Paul Bird and Alan Davies. The difference at the end of the day was 13 seconds, which in these stages is not a comfortable margin. The pair add this to the good result at round 1, and it means they now have a small lead at the top of the championship table. So at the end of an action-packed round 2, here's a reminder of the top of the results. Our entertainers of the rally this weekend are Silver Star winners Matthew Robinson and Sam Collis. The pair always entertaining in and out of the car, but it's on the stages where this award was won. And the special recognition goes to someone a little different today. These cyclists who happened upon the rally in Grisdale Forest and got a lot more than they bargained for when they found themselves helping to remove a car from the ditch. A strange sight, I'm sure you'll agree. Their efforts though did help Simon Rogers finish the event and in 15th at the Gold Star Cruise.
Paul, last time out the Widing you said I didn't come here to come second, and you certainly didn't come to the Malcolm Wilson to come second, did you? Victory, well done.
Well, it's we finished at Penrith where I live. I can probably see my house, not too far from here, so chuffed to bits. I've tried hard for the last few years to win this rally and been unsuccessful, so Al did a great job today. Car was mint as always, so it was good. I'm chuffed to bits because, you know, some class opposition here today, and two fastest guys who meant to be the two fastest guys in the country here, so
a reigning champion, no less.
Exactly. So I've obviously we've obviously still got the pace, so maybe had a little bit of luck on our side today as well. But you know, we're in it. We got to the finish and won the rally, so I'm chuffed to bits.
Aled, fantastic day with the car as well. Everything behaved as it should, didn't it?
Yeah. We've had a look at a few bits of scenery today, but everything's perfect.
Strategically positioned in front of said changes to the car.
Like some bits way off the road, you know, but it's been good. It's been good. Fantastic day.
Yeah, well done, guys. Fantastic victory. The championship is coming alive, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll come and play again.
Well, yeah, I think that got my lucky crocodile now for my daughter in the middle, so she has pride of place, so excellent. She had a good view today, but obviously bringing us a bit of luck as well, so bodes well for the rest of the year.
Well done. You and Paul, after seeing you at the halfway point, I think at that point you'd have taken second today to Malcolm Wilson, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's just frustrating, obviously losing all that time this morning. Yeah, it's just a simple little problem that's cost us a lot, cost us a rally probably, but yeah, we had a good push through Grisdale and got some time back, but we had 15 seconds going into Greystoke and it was never going to happen through there. It's not the stage to get that sort of time back, so yeah, it's frustrating, but like you say, we got second, so.
Paul, after the fight that we had last year, and you of course being our reigning champions this year, you don't come up to make the places, you don't come here for second place, but it is about the points at this stage, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, after winning here last year, we wanted to come and do the same again. So yeah, a wee bit disappointed with the problems this morning, but we pushed hard this afternoon and showed positive pace, so we'll take the positives out of that, and yeah, good haul of points.
Yeah, well, this could well be a title defence underway now. Well done, guys, second place.
Okay, thank you.
Stephen, Ian, third place after what has been a pretty tough day, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, it's definitely been an eventful one, to be fair. We've had a decent run. Well, odd stage was a bit steady, but then we got some decent times in there as well. So no, I'm pretty happy with that. I would have took third at the start of the day, so pretty good.
Ian, bad luck on the first round has been replaced by a podium finish on the second round. It's got to be good for the championship early on.
Yeah, we'd have taken third at the start of the day, but the amount of bad luck that we thought we were going to have today, and for it to manage to hold out and get through the final stage to third place on the podium is absolutely fantastic. So both very pleased with that.
Yeah, I think you should be, especially with the competition that has been here. Everybody wanted this one, didn't they? This weekend has been full of high-profile entries, so a great result all round.
Yeah, it certainly has. No, competition-wise, it's been unbelievable. Yeah, just to be on the door handles of them cars at the front, it's been really good. So no, I'm well impressed. Well happy.
More than on the door handles, and the championship is hotting up, as we've already said. Well done, guys.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, thank you.
So here at round 2 of the 2014 REIS BTRDA Rally Championship, Paul Bird takes victory on his home event. 2 rallies and 2 winners so far this season. The action is hotting up. Remember last year? Yeah, so do we. Join us next time in Somerset. Thank you for watching Special Stage.